Hey, all you YouTubers out there. It is Sunday afternoon and I am getting ready to go into the shop here. Go see what they've got. Maybe new. I brought a couple cigars with me and then run back into the lounge and enjoy a nice quiet smoke. So here we are inside in the smoking lounge. The cigar shop, as you saw on the sign, was Fogue and Bates. It is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They've got I'll pan around and show you their lounge. They've got a fairly nice lounge back here, up in the front of the store where their counter is. They got a couple of chairs and almost like a bar type counter where a lot of people will sit and chat with the guys there, the owner or the guys behind the counter. And it's Sunday afternoon. I'm surprised I'm the only guy back here in the lounge. I thought there would be more people back here. So anyway, let me take a quick pan around and I'll kind of show you what we got here. And while I've been sitting here, I've been doing a little bit of research on this Bluetooth and recording. I'm running a iPhone 5S with an old, it's a Plantronics headset I got a couple years ago. And after doing a little bit of research on the web, it appears, I'm not 100% sure, I'll have to do a little bit more research, that I've either got to have a Apple approved device or something such as that in order for it to pick up the audio as far as I'm recording. It works fine as far as during phone calls, but if I'm doing audio, it is not going to pick it up. I've either got to have a wired Apple one, is what it looks like from just a little bit of research here. If you guys know what the deal is with that, let me know, because I'm not going to be setting up special video cameras and mics and everything to record these. I'm going to be doing a lot of these while I'm either out on the road, while I'm maybe driving inside of a cigar shop, something like that. And so anyway, that's where we are. I'm positive after listening to some with and without, it is not picking up the audio. And so anyway, if you got any suggestions on that, let me know. Again, if you're liking my videos, I really appreciate it if you subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, share the video, and I will be more than happy to do the same. I watch very little TV at this point in my life. I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. A lot of people may think that's geeky or nerdy, or I'm some type of hermit or recluse or something like that, but there's so many good guys out there, such a good community on YouTube. It's more than watching how-to videos. That's what I used to use YouTube for. How do I do XYZ? What type of special wrench do I need to get to access the pitcock of a radiator on a 2003 Dodge Stratus or whatever. And so I used to watch it for a lot of how-to videos, but now I'm discovering there's so much more individualized communities out there. And so again, if you got comments, suggestions, hey, I'd appreciate it. Again, I'm starting out, and it's with everything, I figure it's going to get better. I used to work for a camera shop. I worked for them for almost 25 years. They finally went out of business a couple years ago. But working for them, I used to teach photography classes, and I would do one-on-one tutoring sessions. I would do sessions where I was in front of groups of anywhere from 5, 10, 15, or 100, teaching photography, teaching, different pieces of software, things like that, teaching individual cameras. And so I'm figuring that this is going to go along the same lines with that. When I first started doing it, I was nervous. I was and making noises and doing stuff like that a lot. And the more I did it, after several years, it got pretty fluid. And so anyway, I appreciate all the tips, and that will probably be my last update. This cigar here, I just got into it. It's a Toro size. It'll probably take me an hour and a half to finish this, and then I will be headed out for the day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Talk to y'all later. Of course, in the smoking lounge, everything's got to be leather, right? Here's a door where you come in from the front of the store to the back. That door over there is like mini humidors. So I guess if you're in here every day, all day, if you don't have a humidor at home, you can store your cigars in their humidors. Rent out like a little humidor locker. Pop machine, microwave coffee. A lot of times I keep snacks and stuff over there. Bathrooms, water. Big screen if there's a game or something on. Table over here if you want to bring in a computer, tablet, read the paper. Of course, I'm on a couch very similar to that one, just on the opposite side. Again, their humidor is right behind me. So as you saw there, it's not an incredibly large lounge, but you could get, I bet you get at least 15 people in here comfortably. And then if you wanted, we could squeeze a couple more chairs in if there was a big party or big get-together or something like that. That wouldn't be too big of a problem. So anyway, today I'm trying something new as far as recording. I'm using my Bluetooth headset. Hopefully that'll help cut down some of the background noise. And on the last video, it seemed to pick up pretty good though, because I can hear that pop machine over there, the cooler on it running, the ventilation running. They keep the ceiling fans running all the time. And a lot of times it's fairly cold in here. It's 26 outside today. And even though we're inside, a lot of times it's fairly cold. And I wear my coat in here, so I've got it with me just in case I need it. But temperature's pretty good in here right now. Today, I'm having I don't know whether you'll be able to see that very good or not. That is a Gloria Cubana Series R. This is not the Esteli, this is just their standard Series R. And so they said they've got some of the Esteli on the order. I have not tried those yet. I've heard nothing but great things about them, so I want to try one. I hadn't tried the Series R yet either. I like a lot of the Gloria Cubana sticks that I've had. I just never had a Series R, and I don't know whether you can see that or not. Got pretty good, nice tight ash. Pretty good construction, burn line on there, burning really good. Good flavor to it. And so I'm liking this so far. Seems to be packed really well. I was feeling some of their budget sticks in there, but now and then I like to try like a bundle stick if I'm out doing yard work or something. But man, they had some $2 sticks in there. They were squishy. They must not have had much tobacco in those things at all. So anyway, I'm really enjoying this one. And if you haven't figured out yet, my channel is not going to be a cigar or tobacco review channel. There are more than enough of those out there, and those guys out there who are doing that are way better at it than I am, and probably than I ever will be. And for whatever reason, I don't know whether any of you guys out there are that way or the same way as I am, I just don't seem to pick up all those subtle hints and flavors and notes that they say they do. I can pick up the tobacco flavor, the pepper spice flavor, the leather flavors, things like that. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, a lot of these reviewers are picking up all these, I don't know if I'd call them weird flavors, but different flavors. And you hear a reviewer talk about, yeah, this tobacco tastes like it was grown on the south side of the street, a mile down from a wood factory that makes sawdust for a paper mill, and it was grown, I think they, picked the leaves about 3:30 in the afternoon based on the orientation of the sun, or I just don't pick those up. I know, here's my tobacco review, my cigar review. I like it or I don't. I mean, that's about it. It's, I can tell when it's strong or weak, as in, nicotine. I can tell when I like the flavors and when I don't. And I heard somebody say one time, life is too short to smoke a bad cigar. And I agree. If I get, after the first few puffs, a lot of times it may be bitter. You may start to develop the flavors, but once I get into a cigar for 10-15 minutes and I'm not enjoying it, I'm going to put the thing down and get a different one. Because I don't need to be spending half an hour, hour and a half on a dog rocket that I just don't enjoy. To me, it's not worth it. And so, anyway, that's how I'm going to approach this channel. I'm just out here having fun. I want to join in with some of you guys. If you guys are enjoying the channel, you got thoughts or comments, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me how I can improve. Again, this is only my second video at doing this. I'm going to make a little introduction video to put up there. It'll be out of order, and then I'll just, take you along as I maybe go to some different shops, take you along, show you what I do during the day or something. You know, I don't know how this is going to develop yet. So I'm just out here having fun with it, and hopefully some of you guys can join in, and we'll have fun together. Back again, just a quick update. Just to let you know my cigar review on this. I like it. This goes in the plus category, which is kind of what I expected from a Gloria Cubana stick anyway. So, because I do like most of their stuff. And so, anyway, I'm doing another little test here. I just turned my Bluetooth headset off because I'm not so sure it's even picking up. Because when I flipped around and did the video of the lounge, and I just played it back and listened to it, I'm not so sure that the headset is picking up. So anyway, I thought I would test it. This will be a good test right here because I turned it off. Anyways, I'm probably just about halfway, maybe a little bit halfway done with this. I probably got another 20 to 30 minutes maybe on it. And then I've got I brought a couple of other sticks with me. I brought what did I bring? A My Father Flor de Antillas. Flor de la Antillas, if that's how you say that. Something like that. As you can see, I know zero Spanish. And so, anyway, but I do know that is my cigar review on that. Good stick. I really like it as well. And so, speaking of bringing sticks into a cigar lounge, I will typically always bring a couple, maybe a couple of sticks, 1 to 2 sticks in the lounge with me, but I will always buy a couple of sticks as well. Typically, my general rule of thumb is when I'm buying cigars, whether it be online and they're shipped, especially online, and if they're shipped in, or even if I buy them at a shop, I will take them home, let them sit in my humidor for typically a couple of weeks before I even attempt to smoke them, just to make sure they're the way I like them. They're at the humidity level that I like them. And so when I go into a shop, a lot of times I'll buy a couple of sticks, put them in my pocket, and then bring out a couple of sticks that I brought. But when I picked this one up today, I picked up this Gloria Cubana Serie R, and I'd never tried it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and smoke it. And last video I did a couple days ago that I uploaded, that first video, both of those sticks I bought. And you know, you get to, I don't know how you guys are, but me, I buy a stick and it's, man, I really like that, I want to try it. Sometimes it's hard to wait. So I tried both of those. I had that Drew Estate Chateau Real, and then I had the Jamie Garcia, which the guy here recommended both of those. And I tried them, and I wasn't really impressed with either one of them. Then again, I took them out of their humidor, immediately smoked them. So I may get me a few more of those, a couple of more of those, put them in the humidor, let them set for 3 or 4 weeks, and then pull them out and see if they're still in the, no, I don't like these, call them, or yeah, these aren't too bad, or man, maybe I really do like them. And so, because I've had several sticks like that I've tried after I've had for a few days, and then I've tried 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, and they were much better. And it's not, I don't think it's necessarily that it's aging. I think it's just that it's acclimating to what I like and my humidity level. So I typically like mine in the 65 to 68 humidity level range. I don't like them to be at the 70 or above range, and I know a lot of cigar shops like to keep it at that 70% humidity. I think it's just a little bit too wet for me. If I dry it just a little bit, that's typically where I like it. So anyway, so far so good. Again, construction on this is really good. I'm really enjoying this Gloria Serie R here. It is really nice. It fits me. See, another thing about flavors and doing cigar reviews, I look at it kind of like, say, soft drinks. Some people are going to love Pepsi, hate Coke, or vice versa. Well, just because I drink a Coke and tell you how great it is, you're going to say, that's disgusting. I would never drink a Coke. And a lot of that goes the same way with cigars. And again, I don't care where it's made either. Whether it's a lot of people say, oh, Cuban cigars are the best, or Nicaraguan, or Honduran, or Dominican, or, I don't care whether it's grown, produced, the whole thing in Texas. Again, my cigar review categories, or I like it or I don't. If I like it, I don't care where it's made, I'm going to keep smoking it and enjoying it. So anyway, just another little insight there about me. I'm going to let this go. I'll finish this out here in the next half hour, and then I'll probably bring you back in when I light up my Flor de la Antillas, and we'll go from there. Doing a little bit of research, I'm positive that the Bluetooth is... Okay, back again with you. I just lit up a Toro size of the My Father's Flor de la Antillas. You know, I think I figured out why I like these so much. I've smoked a lot of these, and I've only been into this in maybe just a few minutes here, but I think the reason I like this is I can pick up hints of a pine nut that was grown on the south slope of a mountain in the Jalapa region of Nicaragua. Okay, just kidding. I like this one because I like it. Again, it goes down to my like column. Anyway, now that I've played back a couple of these videos, I've done some testing with and without my Bluetooth headset.